200 miles per hour, inches apart from glory or mayhem? That's NASCAR. And this is 10 minutes straight of great and exciting NASCAR moments through history. Let's start with NASCAR's Michael Jordan, the great Dale Earnhardt. The year, 1987. His car was shoved into the infield grass at nearly 200 miles per hour.
And Earnhardt loses it, goes on the grass, comes back, and Elliott goes inside. And Earnhardt still got the lead. Incredible. Decent driving.
Instead of wrecking, the son of a gun kept control, rejoined the track, and held on to win. As you probably know, that was a keeper on all NASCAR's all-time highlights reel. How about a crazy video game move that can put Lightning McQueen to shame? The battlefield, Martinsville, the pilot, Ross Chastain. He was desperate, all right. Floored his car into the wall and rode it like a rocket, passing not one or two, but 5 cars in one corner.
At what just happened? Watch on the right side of your screen.
Outside over here, outside.
Ross Chastain used the wall all the way around this racetrack to race his way into the championship 4.
He went from 10th to 5th.
Seemed like a cheat code move, but it worked. NASCAR banned the move shortly after. Everybody loves a good underdog story. That Cinderella-type driver who, out of nowhere, goes on to win the famous Daytona 500 with a nobody team. The guy who stunned the world of racing, Trevor Bayne, driving for Wood Brothers Racing.
Spoil the party.
Oh my
They
God.
spoiled the party for Kurt Busch and Montoya in here. They come through turn 4.
Gilliland, former pole sitter of the 500. Edwards has room underneath. Now he pushes Trevor Bayne.
It's over.
Cinderella
Trevor Bayne is going to win the Daytona 500.
Unbelievable.
Happy birthday, Trevor Bayne, 20 years old.
Are you kidding me? What? That was awesome. That was awesome, Trevor. You are the man, buddy. You are the man. Everybody coming inside, congratulate you here. Awesome job.
Saw Leonard Wood down on pit road where he stood in 76 when Pearson won it. There's Leonard, who with Glenn and Delano, they're the Wood brothers. Oh my goodness. First win in 10 years for what is now a part-time team out of Stewart, Virginia and Concord, North Carolina. The Wood brothers return to victory lane at Daytona with 20-year-old Trevor Bayne.
That is a life-changing experience right there, buddy, even at 20 years old.
And what a great representative for our sport. 20-year-old kid, well-spoken. Donnie Wingo. I love Donnie Wingo. He's one of those old school
Right
guys.
here, bud. This is all you right here. This is all you. Are you kidding me? This is all you. Do yourself. Do your thing right here. I mean, if you want to go out.
Unlikely, and of course, so satisfying. One of the most coveted thrills is to watch 2 drivers fight for the win and cross the line at the same time, requiring, of course, a photographic call. It was on Darlington, 2003, when Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch slammed doors out of turn 4, bouncing off each other all the way to the line.
Both these cars are driving terrible right now. Not allowed to go.
Nah, they're driving good. Come on, baby. You can do it on this end of the speedway. Come off the 4 and get up alongside of him.
Half a mile
Here
to
he
go.
comes. Here he comes.
Who's going to get off?
Here he comes. Here he comes. He's got him this time.
It's going to be a drag race. Wow! They touch! They touch! Craven got him!
Craven got him.
Craven got him!
And
Craven. All right. What a finish.
have you ever?
No, I've never.
When both crossed it, Craven won by 0.002 seconds, the closest finish ever. When you hear Talladega, it's hard not to picture naked Will Ferrell running. But obviously, we are talking about the real deal, the big one, as everyone remembers. 2009, Carl Edwards was leading the pack when Brad Keselowski turned him. Carl's car went airborne, hit the catch fence, and broke apart.
Just a car with the room left on the bottom.
What happened here is the 09 looked to the outside. Carl went up a little bit to block him, and 09 went right back to the bottom and clipped him.
You know, the move looked a lot like the one that Brian Vickers put on Jimmy Johnson when Vickers won.
Wow.
But what a hit.
Wow. That is 1987 all over again. Oh, my gosh. And did you see that?
Out of a miracle, no one in the stands was killed, though one fan was injured. A day he'll never forget. Edwards jogged across the finish line on foot. We just cannot ignore the wildest lap ever, as they called it on 2001, on an all-star race. Rain hit Charlotte right after the green flag, unlocking pure mayhem.
All the cars are loose down in the corner. The track is wet. It's Gordon, Michael Waltrip, Kevin 29 car. All these cars are wrecking because I believe it might be raining down there.
Up, Harvick, shower of sparks up in turn 3. And now it's pretty well pouring here in Concord. Jeff Gordon walks away.
Within seconds, lots of cars were hydroplaning into each other.
Up on the outside, and of course the back end starts around, and he doesn't have any control whatsoever.
And Jeff Burton's just a victim. Everybody's a victim, and I agree with you, Darrell. We've taken the green flag, so be it.
Yeah.
It's a special event, special rules. Let those.
Half the field wrecked in less than a lap. They had to push the reset button and start all over again, as if nothing happened. What would you do if your car gets ruined unfairly and the other driver's car is good enough to continue? Well, Tony Stewart had the answer for that, and excellent aim for what it's worth. It was 2012 at Bristol. He collided with Matt Kenseth, and he was DNF'd, while Matt continued.
He couldn't get his slide job to work quite as good. It's a lot of contact. Oh, no. There they go. Didn't work out for either one of them.
Tony Stewart, angry but patient, waited, took off his helmet, and then launched it directly at Kenseth's car under caution.
Tony's not very happy. Whoa. Gosh, looks familiar. That's a perfect strike.
That's a nice look.
You just used one hand, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm right.
I think he's got both hands. Look at him.
And the southpaw, too.
Yep.
And the crowd loved it.
Well, we know what Tony thinks.
When it rains, all kind of things happen. And it did on Daytona, 2019. It was just Justin Haley's third Cup start. He stayed out while others pitted.
He's going to slowly work his way back to the front. Now
Trouble turn one. Austin Dillon gets turned. They are tearing it up in the middle of the pack. Boyer is head on into the wall. Joey Logano spins inward. Mark Truex Jr. is in it. Kyle Busch gets nailed. Chase Elliott torn up down on the apron. A multi-car crash. 15
blocks. You said it time and time again. Blocking causes accidents. This is an accident at the front of the field.
When rain hit, NASCAR called the race, and Haley won the Daytona 500's July race by sheer luck.
Until I got a call a few months ago to do Talladega, and it's just unreal. I don't know how to feel.
How about some resilience? It was 2001, a though year for United States. NASCAR decided to resume racing to show the American spirit. And boy, they did.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to lead 193 of 400 laps. The American and checkered flags out at Dover. Earnhardt Jr. wins.
Tony Sr., heck of a job.
Did you say Junior getting loose coming off 4?
Lee Greenwood sang "God Bless the USA," and fans waved thousands of flags. As usual, Dale Earnhardt Jr. won the race, and he celebrated, of course, waving his flag.
Outstanding run. And we knew that was coming.
NASCAR was still in mourning for Dale Earnhardt Sr. He was killed at Daytona just months earlier. His son, Dale Jr., and teammate Michael Waltrip celebrated the life of one of the greatest by winning the Daytona race.
But it's going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr. using lessons learned from his father to go from 6th to 1st and score the victory in the Pepsi 400.
That's unbelievable.
Yes!
That man behind you did it for
Yes!
you. You guys celebrate. You love you, man.
Hell, listen to them fans up there. They love that kid to death. I saw you look to the heavens with a few laps to go. What did you say? Well, he said he knew he could beat him. We just didn't know what was going to happen. What a finish at Daytona. Dale Jr. on top of the car in the infield.
Finishing first and second. Fans openly wept and healed a little bit. 1993, Talladega Superspeedway, home of pure racing and nothing short of a miracle. The closing laps were chaos unhinged, cars packed tight. Coming off turn 2, contact between Dale and Rusty Wallace sent Rusty's Pontiac airborne.
through the tri-oval. Checkered is waving. Ernie Evans wins, and Rusty spins and gets airborne. And flips wildly right at the start-finish line. Very reminiscent of his accident
at Daytona.
The car flipped violently and landed barely resembling a car, but miraculously, Rusty climbed out, shaken but alive. What would it feel to battle against true giants? It was something like that for David Reagan in 2011. His name was never mentioned on the first places. Like, never. The others? Quite a few. He had to fight Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Matt Kenseth all over Daytona. No pressure, just the most legendary track.
One back there by 10.
I think the record behind him. David Reagan.
Behind the race leader.
David Reagan.
No caution yet. David Reagan coming
Still
back
wrecking.
to the start-finish line.
They're wrecking again.
Everywhere now.
They're wrecking again.
Reagan with sweet redemption gets the victory at Daytona.
Two separate wrecks on the last lap.
Great job. Thank you a lot, Matt.
Oh, man, these guys are flying by Newman.
He was a sitting duck.
No kidding. That's the scariest part of it being in a wreck like this, is sitting in the racetrack when guys are coming at you 180 plus miles per hour.
In the end, Reagan, out of nowhere, secured his first career win, and it was the greatest thing ever, at least for him. Talking about the Intimidator, who can forget the legendary win at last on Daytona? It took 20 heartbreaking years for Dale to finally conquer the Great American Race. Heck, everyone was happy for him.
Lake Speed and John Andretti tangle as the leaders head for turn number 3. Andretti and Spencer got together.
This could be the Daytona 500. Bobby Labonte goes to the outside.
Labonte up high. Earnhardt uses the lap car of Rick Bass as a pick. 20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration. Dale Earnhardt will come to the caution flag to win the Daytona 500. Finally, the most anticipated moment in racing.
Pit crews from every team lined up on pit road to salute him. He finally fulfilled his destiny. NASCAR isn't just a sport, it's an experience. Triumph, heartbreak, and comebacks. We live for moments like these. Stay tuned, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos like this one, because the world is still spinning at high speed.